Okay, so we've been kind of running around not doing too much. Let's try and focus. What do we need to do? We need to get green science out. For that, we might want to look up getting some circuits out. We have the iron and we have the copper vaguely. So we might want to set that up right now. But let's not do that. That's gonna cost me a little bit more time than I'd like at the moment. So in the meantime, we're actually going to just, I guess, do some of this. This might look like extreme spaghetti to you, but little did you know, these are speedrunning strats. Not green science, I need circuits. Right, so that will get us some preliminary circuit making for things that we'll need. That will cut down on some more time that for other things like more science and the like. But this time we, yeah, it is a little bit more complex, certainly. I had explodes near the end, near rocket making. End up just manually crafting everything because I'm too lazy to automate it all. So this is fine. This is fine. So now while this is going, we're going to want to get all these things set up. Let's get more belts. And I guess we do want to get a proper copper setup as well. Unfortunately, we have this janky water setup here. Monogram belts will fix this fine. And we could even just maneuver around it, but we're just going to use underground belts. Fortunately, the length is good enough. And oil. Think about the oil. I think oil is probably the most complex part of the game. All right, we have some green science on us. Let's start on something that we might want, like engines. We're probably not going to have enough to finish engines at the moment, but it's a good start for us. I'm going to pick these up and I'm going to start getting our inserters done. The inserters are going to be used for inserter reasons and also for green science. So it's never a problem to have a lot of inserters in your inventory. Just bringing those iron down right now just to have that set up. We're going to bring our copper online right now. So I said I was going to bring these over 1. So let's do that before I completely forget and we mess this up. All right, out of inventory space. Fantastic. We have all this copper. Let's there. New furnace. Did I research it? I didn't research it. The secondary furnace, the steel furnace, would be fantastic to grab, but it requires steel, and I'm not making steel at the moment, so I just want to stay away from that for now. Right, so let's plan this out. We're gonna really need to make some more space. Let's grab this. We should be making some steel though, and we'll get to it shortly after this. I should do it now, actually. That's good enough. At least we'll have some, if not little. All right, so let's make our new furnace area for our copper. I'll set up 2 for now. I'm not going to use both right now, but since I have everything out, I might as well set it up this way. Again, we can always add on to the end of here. Apparently, I can put 15. But I'm just putting 9, I think, right now. It's fine. I need more splitters. Need to make more things. And let's revamp this coal line here. Oops. Alright, belts. Maybe. We'll need more splitters. Alright, so plan is... I need to make this look prettier. That's the main plan right now. Guess we'll do this, what I did on the other side. It does force me to use a couple more underground belts than I'd like, but it's fine. We're making more. No problems. Is this default world? Yes, it is. This is a completely default. 1000% vanilla. Not using any mods, and everything is default. All right, there we go. Everything's set up. Now we just gotta put our electricity and we should be good to go. Okay, I always output everything into chests initially because I like to have a storage of things when I start. That helps me just have a buffer for whenever I need them. Gotta stop that. Those, bring this back. We are gonna bring this coal over with the iron as well, but I'll be in a little bit. Post a screenshot of your base right now. Give me a second. Yes, you can. Go ahead. Harley, make it with the rich world. Well, I'm with you. I was in your place in the past, certainly, but I feel like I've gotten a little bit better, and finally I'm in a position where I can do a vanilla world, no problem. You take a look at your base. Hey, that doesn't look too bad. You got the fancy steel setup, I see. That's cool. Hey, you know, as long as it works, you can do whatever you want. That's my motto. As long as it works, I'm completely 1000% okay with anything that happens. I'm all spaghetti all the time. You know, it makes your base more colorful when you have a lot of belts with things on them. Boring if you have everything in straight lines and, you know, veins all over the place. What's that? Yeah. Yes, I remember that. I'm still like that, actually. For all the hours I've played this game, I still forget everything I need, and I forget to plan out things properly. That ends up me doing this temporarily, and you know, it works out fine. We can clean things up later. Now we have our copper, we have our iron. We're a little bit low on our supply of iron, so I'm gonna just make a bunch of mining drills, and we'll throw those in there. I'm gonna continually add to our milling machines here. Again, I'm trying to waste less time by just making sure we have a store of iron wheels at all times, because these things are important. They're used all over the place, so as long as we have a nice store of them somewhere that I can just come up and grab, I'm pretty content. All right, so it's about time I put some ammo in some of these guys, if not a little bit, and I should probably make a submachine gun as well. I mean, you still have a couple more sciences to go. Look forward to that. See, military-wise, I feel like I'm doing okay. I don't think I need anything right now, so I think I'm actually going to focus on getting advanced material processing going. That way we can upgrade our furnaces and it'll go twice as fast. That'll be very nice. Our mining drills are almost done, so we're going to head down over here and set that up. It really is. I mean, it's so pretty seeing all those things, all those colors. All right, so we're going to set up a proper iron line here. For me, that means I put power pole every 2. This will allow me to put everything together, and we'll add that extra line of iron in a little bit. I don't think we need it now. This is basically doubling our iron production, and we're already doing pretty well on iron, so that'll be fine. But with these poles here, I can just put a line of iron, of miners down here, and I wouldn't have to worry about power. We're going to supplement our copper as well, because copper is not doing too hot. Yeah, underground belts and splitters are a godsend, certainly. They do some black magic. You want them to. Looks like we're out of green science. Probably should be making some. See, the beauty of having all this stuff in our inventory now is that we can please up and we can cut down on all the things that we need to make for our green science. Now we're only making inserters. It looks like with all these inserters, no iron is getting through, which is completely fine by me for now. With the increase of iron down the line here, this should pick up and more iron should come down this line. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to see if we can focus on getting some green circuits going. For that, we're going to need... Never mind, let's get our new science area set up. I'd like that more. That way I can clean this up a little bit and not have to worry about this. I'll probably leave this here as is for a while. Even after we set everything up, because, you know, it's working. Why fix something that ain't broke. I'm gonna make sure we have enough splitters and underground belts to deal with this, so. That sucks. Let's see. What can I do with this coal? You guys go. Time to go to bed? Alright. Good night. Thanks for coming by, Sky Sentry. Okay, I'm putting a buffer here, so while we're not really doing anything on our science, we can get some stuff. I'm gonna start using our science, though. I just put those down. Why are you guys attacking that, not my other stuff? I don't have any turrets with me. That sucks. That's most unkind, team. Alright, so here's where we use this. And we can see that looks like there's probably a base over there somewhere that's coming over here. So I'm gonna make a couple turrets here and restock these guys. Alright, so we have 3 turrets, we have 24 ammo. Be enough for now. They're coming up from the bottom here, so theoretically these right here should be fine. Bummer that they decided to kill our iron, but nothing of importance was really lost here. It's fine. No issues. Let's heal up everything. But we are getting attacked more and more, so we are going to have to keep an eye on this a little bit closer than we were in the past. Let's make sure that we're getting all the ammo and everything that we can get. Stocking all of our stuff. So what the plan is going to be is we're going to make our science area right here, and it's going to extend down to here. This is going to be my main area for science, I believe. So red science is going to be made here. Green science is going to be made also here. And with green science, we need inserters and belts. So therefore, I'll also have a stockpile of those in that area as well. That will help me out with various other things that we'll need. Supply-wise, it looks like our iron is still not really up to par with the needs here, which is strange because this is kind of backed up. But that's fine with me. As long as it's working, I don't mind. I'm going to bring this copper down. Need more belts. I'm a little confused why this is so slow now, but it's probably because it's trying to supply all these guys, and that's why this isn't getting everything so quickly. Make sure we're putting our green science in when we can, as we're wasting time, potentially. And now not, because we're making red science stuff, but still. Okay, so we have copper coming down here, and we have iron here. Ideally, we wouldn't really want to have just this one belt coming out. We're probably going to want more. So for that reason, I'm going to leave a little bit more space, and we're going to bring this down a little bit farther than you might expect, just to leave room for anything that we might need. So here, problem with never using blueprints is I always have to come up with stuff to do this with, and it always comes out pretty janky. That's the fun of it. That's why I enjoy about Factorio, even though everything looks terrible. It still works. Right, so I probably should bring this over. These are going to be my rear wheels for this area. This is going to supply both for the red science that we're going to be making, as well as anything for the green science. For that reason, it's going to be a pretty large iron sink, because these things use a ton of iron. I want to make sure I plan this out somewhat properly. Let's do it without the pelt first. That way we can get an idea of how we want this set up. So I'm going to want iron gear wheels this line. I'm probably going to want to make at least 5 or 6 red science buildings. Make sure we're making stuff while we're yapping. And that means we'll want this. These are going to be our iron gear wheels. These will be exported this way as well. Run into anything else that needs them, such as belts. Then we're also going to need circuits if we want to make inserters. Fortunately, we have a supply of circuits right now that we can work with. It's not a lot. It's only 200. Certainly better than nothing. You can see here that we have gear wheels and belts that we were making there, which means that I should go pick some up, prevent us from wasting that time. All right, there we go. All set for. Okay, so now that we have that done, set up here, make sure we get everything else that we need. So how do I want to set this up? We could have our green science up here and then bring it down and around. I don't really like that, but it is a way that we can do this and save a little bit on our time here. The question is how fast these make. So we make 1 iron gear wheel every 0.5 seconds. The one building will be good enough for this, for all of our red science. So we'll have 5 here, and that's going to be for all these other things. And that should be good enough, it looks like. So for now, I'm just going to have these set up here. We're going to fix this in a little bit. I just want this to get going right now. Let's see. Didn't need to move those red science buildings. Out of inserters. We used all of the ones that we made on our green science, it looks like. All right, so let's see that going. Let's bring our electricity over as well. And this electricity here is going to help us everything under control. I do want to build a radar over here near our engines. That'll make sure that we have sight of that, as well as scouting purposes. That'll help us greatly. I'm just going to make the inserters. Izeth, hello. I don't think I love you, but I appreciate you for being here all the same. I'm as close to platonic love as possible for all of my viewers. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you greatly. I think that's more important than just nonsense love, right? I need you to survive here on this platform. If you weren't here, I wouldn't be here, right? Right? Something like that. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's me. It's not you. It's just me. We have our red signs being made right now. Let's bring them out. Like the sound of that. Looks like they ran out of ammo. We're gonna kill our engines. It is for the Furuter. I'm actually planning on trying to use it for all our green signs as well. Okay, we really don't have that much ammo on us. Probably should get some ammo making machines out there rather than just the 2 that we have right now. Just so we can keep up with this. As we're fine as long as we have ammo. Oh no, I fear for my Fruiter. Okay, overall, things look pretty well. I definitely could be further along than I am right now. It's just my poor planning skills that are not rocketing us towards greatness right now, but we're getting stuff done at the very least. Let's Go pick up more ammo while we're at it. Alright, 137, that'll be good once we head back down there. I'm gonna bring these down. And we'll put our labs up in a second. All right, so let's see. How can we do this? How will this improve for us? At the very least, we can get belts down right now. In the most strange way that I can muster. Using a lot of splitters, you know. That's the dream. And for now, we'll input these into a chest because nothing to do with them right now. And now we have our belt making area complete. We can get rid of this if we want to and revamp all this area. Right now, I want to get green circuits online. Can make a mini green circuit area right here, just for green science. I'm considering it. Not sure if I should, but I'm considering it because, you know, we have the room, and why not use every single tile available to us, even if we don't need to. That way, if we make some circuits here, we can bring them down, add them to the buildings that are right here, and then right here would be inserters, and then we can bring green science down and into our labs. But I think I'm gonna yeah, let's do it. I was gonna say I was gonna make our main circuit area first, but I should just get started on this now while we're at it. Hey team, thanks for watching this episode. If you're looking for more content, I have some playlists on your screen right now. And if you've enjoyed my videos at all, I'd really appreciate it if you could throw me a like, comment, or a subscription. They really, really help me out a lot. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.